What's up, y'all? It's your boy DJ Fanatic from DJFanaticBeats.com. Welcome to the live music review. And you're probably wondering why I have this hat on, but it actually looks pretty good in the light. It's a little squished or whatever, but this hat is actually my barbecue hat. Or like if I do yard work. So since I've been grilling, it seems like I've been grilling all weekend, but it's Memorial Day weekend here in the US. Shout out to those that are having fun, celebrate with family and friends. Make sure you're being safe because COVID's still real. But yeah, I figured I'll just wear it while on the live and wear this hat since I just straight feel like I've been barbecuing forever. This is crazy. Let's play this. Says it sounds like it's like background music. Okay, so it should be playing. Oh, there it is. Okay, so make sure that's not too loud. Cool. All right, so let me check. Okay, there you go. Let me send you a guest link. If that's who I think it is. Yeah. Okay. You love entertainment here. So before I invite our guest on, something I was gonna share with y'all. Totally forgot what I was gonna share. Oh, if you want to see a bunch of footage of, I just got back from like a long bike ride. If y'all want to see a bunch of footage, go to my Instagram handle at DJ underscore fanatic underscore beats, and you'll see like a lot of really great scenery that I've seen today. So it was really dope, man. Just been riding all day, man. So it was nice to see some sun and just get out of the studio and whatnot. So today's a little special. I thought I'll have a guest today, and let me send you a link. That way y'all get to know him a little bit, and we're gonna listen to your music. Before I do that as well, 50% off all beats. And hold on, I totally forgot to add Instagram in here. So let me just go to Instagram. Make sure oh god, somebody's boat capsized. Wow, that's crazy. A yacht is sinking. That's crazy. So let me get back on. See what social media can do to you. It can like totally distract you, you know. This angle is hideous. But who cares? Whoops. What is going on? Live music reviews and 50% off beats. Ends in 24 hours. So of course, use the code as you see on the screen. Let's get it at DJFanaticBeats.com. 50% off any beats. Yeah. Oh man, I can't do that. And the code is let's get it. Cool. If I can type. Actually, I like this beat. I thought it'd be corny. I was looking for something corny. But music is subjective. Let's get it. Cool. So add the title, and we'll go live on IG as well. So y'all can partake in this. What's up, IG? Live music reviews and the beat sale. So I'm gonna try and hold this while I knock over my microphone. All right, so I got the barbecue hat on. Let's see here. Let me add a guest. Where's the private chat? There's that banner. Oh, there we go. Invite, and we'll copy the clipboard, and That'll be strange. Let me see if and shout out to Kato. Kato on the track, if y'all don't know. For my fellow producers, he's actually doing some awesome deals with his products. He has how to make six figures or a six-figure business with selling beats. The other one was one-on-one on like your LLC, and the other one is like networking, which is dope. So make sure y'all check that out. What's up? The real will be what's good. So let me search your email, man. Not bad. I gotta do all this back end stuff. All right. All right. So there's your email. Yeah, I'll just send it to you this way. Because you had, I don't know. See, you love it. Oh, okay. Make sure I send it to the right email. And for those that are new, man, welcome. Oh, all right, cool. There you go. All right, sending the email now for you to join, bro. There you go. All right, so let's welcome y'all. I see a couple people live. Hey, appreciate that. Thanks for the love, yo. Appreciate that for real. Let's start with a beat. Let's start with some music, and then we'll get into hearing whoever has some music to share for live music reviews. I shared the entire month of the music I did recently on Wednesday. If you missed that replay, it's here on IG. Just scroll through all my crazy posts and whatnot. What's up? Little say hi. What's up? So yeah, let's start with some music, man. Killing it with the hat right now. I'm killing it. Just thought I'll have my barbecue hat on here. All right, so let's get to the May stuff. Oh, okay. So I did go through it. I think I did. Okay, so I went through all the May stuff. So let's play the most popular beat right now at djfanaticbeats.com. It's crazy reading like text messages and stuff while doing this. All right, so let's pan out to 30 days. Yeah, y'all hold me down. Okay, so this one, I'm actually doing an Instagram ad on this one. So it's called Shh, Listen. So let's go to here. Let me share my screen. We're gonna wall out a little bit. Sound like walling out. We're gonna wall out, which is a dope show. Shout out to Nick Cannon, man. I like it a lot. Okay, so now you can see my screen and you can hear the audio. And for those that want to check it out, thanks, man. Those that want to hear the audio on the lives, I'm live on YouTube, Facebook page, and Twitch today. So yeah, appreciate my Twitch followers. So this is called Shush Listen. I think it's like a trap beat. I make so much music, it's crazy. I couldn't even spell shush. Let me just type in listen. Okay. I spelled shush with 2 H's. All right, so you get the point. So let's stop the background music and get to cranking. Brand. Stop. There we go. Let's play some music, man. I can find the link. And y'all let me know what you think of this beat. right, again, that's called Shush Listen. And yeah, it has a little vibe to it, man. Of course, as you can see on the screen, I'm doing the Memorial Day weekend sale. So that ends in 24 hours. So make sure you cop a couple beats, 50% off. I made it available for all licenses. So I was being extra nice, trying to help y'all out, man. Uh, okay. Thanks, you love. Um, But yeah, let's before we invite our guests on, I had a question here. What's up, Ja 3 Bond 3? Christian rap song? Sure. Yeah, I'm all open to live music reviews. It doesn't matter the content, there's no discrimination in my heart, I always like to hear different stuff. So, yeah, that's cool. If you're willing to share it, it's all good. So the next beat I was going to share and there was something I wanted that was on my mind that I wanted to share with y'all about your music. Um, yeah, we'll get into that. I'm gonna touch on comparing yourself to others, you know, and I'm gonna talk about that a little bit. I see a bunch of people here live. Let me know if you have any questions or anything you want me to cover. Just get my idea, my mindset, or whatever. Here on IG as well. It's all good. Um, yeah, let's play the next beat. So this is the next popular beat. Let me know what y'all thought of that, man. Y'all are quiet. It's all good. Golden Gates. Oh, this is a monster beat. Let's get it. Golden Gates. A lot of people are feeling this one. I like this one a lot too. What y'all think? That's like a classic vibe to it, Thanks, Plain Beats. Thanks, bro. Breakdown. What's good, y'all? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Hey. Got a little filter in right here. It's Daddy on the track. Good God. Yo, I forgot. right. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Again, that's called Golden Gates. That's actually, I think it's streaming everywhere. Just search DJ Fanatic Beats. You'll see a lot of the content that I have on all streaming platforms and all that. You know, Tidal, Amazon Music, Apple Music, and all that. Been releasing a lot of stuff on there. Don't know what that beep was, but hopefully it was something significant. Okay, so my guest is here. I forgot I have put that notification on. So yeah, we have a guest this Sunday. Every Sunday, 6 p.m. Eastern. Typically, I do live music reviews. If I don't make that Sunday, I usually make it up during the week and keep you posted on my Facebook page at DJ Fanatic Beats, and that's spelled PHANATIC. And this is all about giving people some type of feedback and just talking about music stuff and connecting with the community and whatnot. And I invited Instagram on these. You don't see all of this back end stuff. See all that? There you go. You got a sneak peek. But if you want to join and see these replays or join live, you can always go to my Facebook page at DJ Fanatic Beats or YouTube. I'm doing today and Twitch today. If you want to do share your music for a live music review, or also just join the fun. So anyway, let me get my guests on here. Hopefully, we have some audio. We have CT from You Love Entertainment. What's up, bro? The instrumentalist.
It was good, y'all. How you doing?
Doing good, man. How are you?
Doing well, man. You know, in the lab like you, just creating.
Yeah, it looks like you're in the lab. What are you working on?
Well, we just had releases done with one of the R&B singers that I work with, named Imani Maria. This past Friday, one of our songs, 100 Proof, was finally released. We've been holding on to it for months now, but we had to get new distribution and clean up all the paperwork. So it finally launched on Friday, and she's got another song, That Feeling, an R&B type jazz joint that's going to be out on Tuesday, this coming Tuesday. So the back-to-back joints released, and it was all just because of problems with distribution. But now that we got it all locked in, got that going, and I'm starting to release 3 instrumentals a week now.
Oh wow, dope. That's a good schedule right there. And that the 3 instrumentals, are you talking about instrumentals that you're doing or songs of the artist that you
Yeah,
just mentioned?
yeah. Those songs that I released were basically tracks that I created, and through a mutual friend, her name is Elle. She has an artist management company out in San Diego. She hooked me up with this young lady and asked if I had any beats that I could throw at her. And I basically made a folder on Google Drive and put up, all kinds of stuff. Since I don't do just one genre, she had a lot of things to choose from. So she's chosen some R&B, neo soul. Then she chose a dance track, and then she chose one of my reggae island type sounds. And
Yeah.
we've been basically putting a package together and releasing her.
Cool, man. That's awesome, bro. I didn't even like give you like an intro. Like people don't even know how we know each other or how you're on my show.
It's all good, man. It's all good.
You were on a show. We did a live couple times. My other producer thing I did, the BeatStars thing. Shout out to the BeatStars fam, Sunday Sounds. And now you're on this one. I think it's your first time on this live music review thing that I've been doing.
Yeah,
And
on this particular one, yeah.
yeah. And basically, for those that don't know, obviously he's a producer and slash engineer as well, right?
Yeah.
Do you also, are you running like your own label situation or?
Um, technically, and by paperwork, yes. I never really wanted to run a label because I had worked with Arista and Columbia Records back in the like 1989. Like literally a long time ago.
Mhm.
And I saw firsthand how extremely taxing it is to do all the little things, all the little bells and whistles. And when you're dealing with people and their emotions and whether they're on time, and it never really occurred to me to be something like that because it's just too time consuming. You know as well as I do, and most of our audience, that sometimes when you're producing music, it could take a while. You can do something that's a banger real quick, and then sometimes it could take you a while to create something. And you got plenty of layers, and you gotta mix things properly, and the whole 9 yards. So it's already enough to do that. I just didn't want to go ahead and do a label, but technically, with what I'm doing now, releasing music to streaming, releasing music to industry artists, controlling all the visual graphics and design and everything, because that's what I was doing as my breadwinner for the last 30 years. So I've pretty much been doing it all, which technically, yeah, makes me a record label.
Yeah, it sounds like you're doing a lot. And I wasn't sure
Yeah.
that what if you were or not officially. Um, is there a way to turn you up at all? Let me see. I can't do it on my end. Is there a way to turn up your volume a little bit? Just so people can hear you.
Don't know. Hold on. It says audio. It says default.
I think if you're on a laptop, if you just turn that up, it might do the mic or whatever. If not, don't worry about it.
Can you hear me any better now?
It's about the same. It's all good. I
All right.
wanted
Yeah.
IG to
It
kind of hear you.
says automatically adjust mic volume. Let me turn that off and let me try and see if I can turn it up manually. What about now?
Yeah, that's better.
Is it
Yeah.
better?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, it was apparently trying to cancel out some of the noise or whatever. But
Yeah,
since
they do
there's no
like a
noise in
auto.
here, I've turned up. Yeah. Okay.
Um, but yeah, let's just talk about that right quick. Like, I know artists, this is for artists, to help them with knowledge and things that I can touch on. And artists have to do a lot other than just be talented. And
Absolutely.
especially the older you get, you have other responsibilities like family, and work, your day job or whatever. Like, what do you think, being that you're working with artists right now, what do you think is one of the biggest challenges as far as balancing some of the things they got to deal with? Like, what are you experiencing?
Um, well, basically, I'm now doing what I do full time. I've been doing which again most people probably have this scenario going on where you have a 9 to 5, you have a regular job, and some of us 2 jobs, and then you still come home and you try to make tracks whenever you have the free time to go ahead and do so. So I was like that for a long time. I held my company, You Love, on the side for a very, very long time. I did a lot of little different things, had a lot of successes and a whole lot of failures. But I finally had the opportunity to turn it full time. So now that I do this full time, um, I'm the biggest difficulty that I'm finding working with artists is the fact that they're still stuck in the 9 to 5 grind. So I'll get done with something that they need a remix of a track or tracking out a beat or whatever, and I'll send it to them. And then I have to wait like 3 and 4 days, sometimes a week, before I get anything back. And it like really slows down the time progression. I have to, become inventive with how I'm releasing things, setting up a different calendar and a schedule based upon what that person is doing. And then, of course, just like I mentioned before, they also have a life. So it's not like they're going to immediately jump back into, the track that I told them to record, or that, we agreed to record immediately. They may come home and have kids or school or a significant other. So it's the wait time that's really kind of kicking me right now.
Yeah, yeah. You touched on, what what your challenge is and also other artists' challenge. So yeah, you answered kind of both of them. Um, yeah, let me get to this question here. Lou Claiborne, don't send it to my email. Thanks for joining me, by the way. Just drop your link to your music. You're on Facebook, so just drop it in the comments of this live feed that you see. And that way I have the link to your music and we'll be able to have a listen. Okay? So appreciate that. Thanks. But yeah, man, you touched on it. Like, I was thinking though, it's all about choices because you can choose. Some people are they want to do this like full time. You know what I mean? Like basically be an artist full time, but you
Hmm.
still need money to survive. So I'm thinking like I know people that right when they're done with their 9 to 5, they already got what they want to do with their music stuff. Like right after they get home, they have basically a task list, a schedule list, and not everybody's at that level. Some people just wing it day to day. You know,
Yeah,
which I don't recommend
that's the
because
truth.
I've done that. Yeah, I did that for a decade, at least one decade. And I was like, I'm tired of not having structure, and having structure helps with focus, especially
Yeah.
when you want something to happen. And my best
It
advice
makes
would
it a
be,
lot easier because everything is set up a certain way. Like, for instance, I know every single Sunday I have to have three instrumental tracks ready for three different reasons because I have three different launches, but I don't just have those tracks. They're also launched through BeatStars. Shout out to BeatStars. As one of the ways for people to access these instrumentals. But also, I have different versions of those songs because I need to make IG posts and I need to make Twitter posts. And each one of them, I have like 60-second clips, but I don't just align the music and throw it up there. I have visualizers, IG visualizers for the audio. So there's movement. I'll make album covers. So that way all of it's conclusively together. I have everything set up as templates. So now it's literally what used to take me about anywhere from like 6 or 7 hours now takes me less than an hour to do all of my stuff in one swoop because I'm organized now. Before I wasn't that way. Now, I mean, organization is absolute key in order to make this stuff easier because when you find that it's easier, you may do a lot more and you may be a lot more creative.
yeah, yeah, it's basically efficiency. Yeah. And
Absolutely.
you're utilizing, you're technically making it easier on yourself by having organization, which took me so long to figure out. Yeah, well said. So yeah, let's Lou, I put on the comment on the screen. That's where to go to share your music. So if you're still here and you want to share your music, send it, in the comments on the Facebook page. That way I can access the link. I'm unable to check email during the lives, so hopefully that helps. So what vibes are you feeling right now? What do you want to hear? I don't even think you can share your audio, but if you want to share music of yours, feel free. Since you're my guest.
Um, you would have to actually go to my BeatStars page. There's been stuff that's been being released since the last time we spoke. I hadn't had any new stuff in almost 6 or 7 months, but I've been on a tight schedule lately. So probably the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 tracks at the very top, are the last 7 that's been released over the last few weeks. So you can listen to any one of those. They're primarily music that was geared towards certain events or sync licensing that either didn't get accepted or I wanted to do something else different with it. So since the places that I go to for my audio have been super saturated with a lot of trap music, I decided to go the opposite direction and do just a bunch of different genre just to throw something else out there. So these are the tracks that I created for that purpose.
Okay, which one you want to vibe with?
Um, We can go with Loaded Question to start off. And I know I just said trap less beats, but yeah, this one is a bouncy, almost trap style that was meant for a local artist who chose a different one of my tracks instead. So it's got a nice little bounce to it.
Okay, this is Loaded Question. Let's check it out. I think you got to mute yourself just in case.
All right.
One, two, one, two, two, two. Yeah, that's real clean, man. I like that. Where is it?
Appreciate it.
Go. Yeah, that's real clean. You're welcome, bro. I shared the link to that in the comments if y'all want to check that out later and just vibe with it. Looks like it's for sale. So there you go.
Yeah, all those are for sale. That one pretty much was like I said, the guy was a wordsmith. So he had his lyrics were very, very to the point. He had a lot of metaphors and stuff. So I tried to make that one as clean as possible, so that way it wasn't too, didn't take away from what he was trying to present. So sometimes I hear producers create and they put so much stuff into their songs that it leaves no room for the artist to do their thing, and it's makes it difficult.
Yeah, it's definitely that was something I struggled with, and I've gotten better with it, because sometimes we get so into the creative aspect, and you forget
Yeah,
that you have a whole other part, which is the
yeah,
voice, which is a significant part. Like, oh man, I'm gonna throw 10, 20 instruments and multi-layered everything.
yeah.
It's like, I can't
I do
even
the
hear
same thing. I
myself.
still do it. I still do it all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. So off the top, like what that's funny. I've got another producer here. And for my producers, let me put this up on the screen as well. If you never tried BeatStars or you're just starting out or whatever, this is for people that never used the platform, which is awesome platform for producers. I have a free month off of the pro top tier subscription. So basically, you get 20. It's usually $20 a month, but you know you can get it for free using this code. The code is 1 month free from DJ Fanatic Beats. So use that if you haven't used BeatStars and enjoy it, and try out all the features and stuff like that, and you know get your feet wet. So let's get
Yeah,
back to some
it's
artists.
an awesome platform.
Yeah, man, can't stress it enough. And you know, not that I'm biased. It was just even before, I was on the other side working with the squad. It was I enjoyed it a lot and still do. So, and there's so many
Yeah.
awesome like distribution, publishing, and stuff like that. It's a lot for that you can get just for $20. It's a lot.
Hmm.
Um, um, let's what do you think is one of the biggest things artists have issues with? Like either like creatively, mentally. We talked about balancing time and being more focused, organized. Um, what is something you think that people struggle with, as an artist, like just off the top of your head?
Um, it's funny because I went to an ASCAP meeting and that same question got asked in a circle that I was in that we were talking. It's for me, it seems to be two things. One is establishing your own sound and separating yourself from everybody else. Like, why would anybody want to listen to you? If you continuously sound like everybody or you try to emulate somebody or whatever too much, then you're not allowing new fans and people to actually hear you, to hear what you've got to say, because it's just blurred. Nobody can hear you, nobody can see you, because you've got a sound that is so similar to everybody else. It's like, okay, so what makes you so special? And people's attention span nowadays aren't that long. So if you don't catch their attention within the first couple of seconds, then they're gone. They'll scroll on and they'll move on and stuff. So artists trying to find that sound, and that's basically the second part of that is not being afraid to find your own sound. There's so many people that follow. There's so many people that are trying to hang on to what's hot and popular now without thinking about longevity. I, for one, was doing that quite a bit in the beginning. I was so busy chasing fads and styles and fashions of what type of music, how to play it, what it should sound like, that I wasn't focusing in on just creating good music and coming up with my own way of doing it. And I found quite literally, as soon as I started not trying to follow trends, I started actually picking up placements, and I started picking up artists with a lot more of a fan base. Talents outside of my local area started contacting me. I have um, a heavy play overseas, London, Ireland, Australia. I've got stuff that I've never even heard the actual track that the person made. But I'm getting this kind of flow from that. So I think if artists would try to push forward what they feel inside and in their head, what they have eternally, whatever's organic to them, whether you're a lyricist, or a singer, or a producer, or even a band member who's got other people you're playing with, trying to find that individual way, it seems to be, to me, their biggest hill to climb as far as creatively.
Yeah, yeah, I can. Yeah, that's what anybody, even producers, are trying to find their own sound. So producers are kind of basically artists, and just with music and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Artist has that.
Mhm.
I don't know. It's different when you hear an artist's voice compared to just an instrumental. But yeah, that's a big one, finding your own sound. And it can be daunting, when you put it that way or when it's said that way, because like artists, like they'll stress, I gotta find my sound, I gotta find my sound. like you mentioned it in your response, but it's important for y'all to don't be afraid to just try different stuff, you know, and kind of be fearless because and don't like get stressed out like I got to find this thing. Sometimes you already have it and it naturally comes out. You know, like when you're having fun with
Exactly.
it, when you're enjoying the process. You're in the studio, you're not caring, you're not all in your head like, "Oh, that one line, you know, have fun with it, enjoy it, put your all your energy into it." And a lot of times your sound comes out, you don't even know it's out. And then people start gravitating to it and they're like, and even just you as a person, you know, like
Hmm.
you heard a lot of different artists similar sounds, but they gravitate to one person. Why? Sometimes it's just because they're having fun with this, you know, and it's a different connection, you know, just in my
Yep.
opinion with that. And you mentioned something else. It was finding your sound. Lou, I don't know if you heard me. I said it twice already. Third time, bro. Drop the link to your music in the live feed on Facebook on this video. That way we can have a listen. You say your sound, you want us to review it, and you know, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you. So let me get your link. But as I'm looking for my own live feed, CT, you said something else. What was the other thing that was one of the top things for artist challenges? It was finding your own sound or something else
Oh,
that I
well,
wanted to.
just finding your sound and then not being afraid to try different things. There's too many people out there right now. I've like I said, the last ASCAP event that I went to was actually down in DC, and basically there were probably a good 15 different producers sitting around in a circle over to the side while we were taking an intermission. And the conversation was so kind of like one-sided. Everybody was talking about, you know, their hottest tracks and this, that, and the other, and how, you know, I would, you know, I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that, but you know, I need to make sure that my stuff is ready, you know, ready for the radio, ready to be sold. And I was like, okay, well, that means you're putting yourself in a box. Like, how do you expect to really find your sound if you're never trying to go outside of these boundaries? So being afraid to actually go ahead and be that voice in the crowd and said, okay, I tried to do, I don't know, a jazz track for the first time ever, you know, or I tried to, you know, do something Billie Eilish would sing to. But even though I live in Southeast DC and my boys may not understand it or whatever, there's still the entire world, the entire planet that's waiting to hear your music. So why would you sit there and hold back? If you have that creativity in you, don't hold it back. So, you know, them being scared was the biggest thing that I noticed while we were talking for that 15-minute interview or interlude.
And that was producers, right?
Yep. They were
No,
all producers.
okay. Yeah, let me know when some other events happen because I need to get out more. So yeah, just let me know. Just send me a link or whatever. Because I'm starting to get out more after, you know, since COVID is going down. Um, but yeah,
I don't know. Your
basically,
lab looks kind of good. I might, you know, I want to stop by and get some of that barbecue and go downstairs and make some tracks.
yeah, we have so many leftovers, man. I grilled everything on this little ass barbecue on this little grill.
Wow.
It's a good size grill. Good size grill. But yeah, man, back to what you were saying. It's basically analysis paralysis. You know, when people want to analyze so much, you know, where they're afraid to let it out. You know, they're like, oh,
Yeah.
I need this to be mixed like this. I need this to sound like this. And nobody cares about that, man. Like a lot of the stuff you care about, other people don't care about. You know, they'd be in a club or in a
Nope.
car, whatever. They just vibe off of the feeling, off of the complete project, whatever. And you're picking all these little things, get stuff out. And the other thing I
Yeah.
was going to mention, like the piggyback off of what you said, um, you don't have to be great to get started, you know, but you have to start to become great. You know what I mean? So some people don't start. They'll just, you know, analyze everything to death and get one song out in 1 month, wait 2 months. You know what I'm saying? Music, people
Absolutely.
forget about you because other people are
Absolutely.
working. Yeah. So, and that goes with
Absolutely. It
producers
happens all
too.
the time.
That goes
Yeah.
with yeah,
The
that goes
artists
for
do it. The
producers.
artists do it a lot. I have two other artists that I deal with on a regular basis. They were doing the same thing, second guessing. I think this one guy, I won't say his name, I won't call him out, but he's redone his vocals probably at least 10 times over a 3 month period. And I'm
I've
like,
worked with
bro, it
artists all the
sounded
time.
pretty good. The second time you did it sounded
Yeah.
great. So I don't understand. I mean, his emphasis, his wordplay, his cadence, his delivery was all on point. So I'm like, what are you hearing that I'm not hearing? And I'm an engineer, but also I master music too. So my hearing is very, very tuned. And I didn't hear anything wrong with it. And yet he kept wanting to do it again. I'm like, 3 months? You could have been had this out and started working on 5 other projects by now. But I mean, he's the artist and it's his dime. And I kept trying to tell him, I'm like, I kind of feel bad taking your money for remixing the same thing. But hey, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I mean,
Yeah,
he's good. He's really good. I have to give him credit. He is absolutely good. I like his flow. He sounds like he sounds like Common. He's got a flow like Common. It's just really really smooth with his transition and the way he says things. Not necessarily always a conscious rapper. He definitely gets down with the trap flow, but he definitely has a good feel. I don't know what this man is looking for, but the perfection that he hears in his head is just it's a phantom. It's not even there. There's nothing wrong with what he did. So I don't know.
yeah, man. Yeah, that's tough. It's funny you mentioned Common. I got a place with Common. Yeah, I actually would like to hear off. You can just send me a link to his music so I can just listen to him because I like stuff like that. But
Hmm.
yeah, that's crazy, man. Um, wow, 10 times. Yeah, because you're
Yeah,
caught in this
bro.
place. You're like, yo, I'm telling you, you're straight. But that's what I mean. Like we're in our own head about things sometimes, and you need good people around you,
Hmm.
to push you forward. Always have a great circle. And also to tell you the truth. If it doesn't sound good, like yo, you might want to do that take again, or just this part again. Or if it sounds good, don't do it again. You're straight. But
Yeah. Yeah.
sometimes, and anybody can be like, no, I can do it better. And it's just like you're wasting your time, your effort, your money, and all this energy. But yeah, man, I totally feel you. I laugh because I've been I had to tell somebody. I was like, yo, I'm not gonna do it again because it sounds great, and I'm not gonna keep charging you, it's sake of me just getting money. It's more than money to me. You know what I mean? So in that situation, I was just like, yo, you
Yeah.
going ham.
Unfortunately, we have a contractual deal, so
Oh,
it's like
okay,
he's trying
okay.
to get yeah, he's trying to get an EP out. So it's 6 songs, and he's stuck on song 4, and I'm just like, bro, please, let's get this done. So, it
Yeah,
is what it is. And it's not really taxing or stressing so much on me as much as it is for me to let him know, like, bro, you're overthinking it. I'm telling you, you're overthinking it. And I tell him, I said, let other, people that you trust hear it and see what they say. I said, I'm pretty sure they're all gonna, agree. And so far, he's only asked 3 people, but all of them agree. They're like, bro, that's hot. Let's let it, let it go. But hey, again, he's still got until December 15th. So I hope
yeah,
he's ready
yeah.
to, fork it out by then. So we're good.
I got you. Facebook user says I be sharing my music everywhere. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. Careful on spamming though, because sometimes that can work backwards. Lou says don't overthink it. But once you get a banger, market the hell out of it for at least 6 months to get a fam yeah, definitely. Have like a what do they call
Yep.
that? When you release stuff, what's the term they use? Rollout, like a rollout, schedule. That way you can lead up to it, create anticipation, and then bam, it's released, then have a follow-up and all that stuff. So, yeah, planning is so important, especially when you got something special where you think, it has potential. So speaking of potential, Lou, let's listen to your music, man. Let's share the screen, get all this stuff off of here because we can talk for a minute. We haven't talked in a while, so we can get to going. And y'all have seen my replays. I can talk the entire time about music. So I'll just talk to myself. Like no live. I'll just keep talking. Where are we at?
I do the same thing, bro. The same thing.
Oh, you do music reviews? Or live?
No, I'm as far as talking about music. Anytime I get into, we do a excuse me, a weekly conference with some of the main people I deal with out in Hollywood, and so each time we get on the phone or the video chat or whatever we're doing, we'll sit and we'll do our pleasantry, say hello, talk about the project that we're into immediately. Within a 5 minute, you pass it on to the next person. After that, after all the business is done, oh yeah, we'll still be on the line for like 25 minutes just talking about music, and whether it's what the latest plugin, the coolest trick in mixing, or the new there's a group down south, I think it's in Tennessee, that's been posting a lot of videos lately, and they're songwriters, and they'll say we had 30 minutes to write a hook and this is what we got. I've been seeing those all over the place, and we'll start talking about all that stuff and take another 20-30 minutes when it's only supposed to be a 15-minute call. So I do the same thing all the time.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah. Okay. I don't feel as bad then. All right. Let's check this out or share the screen. Whoops. We'll stop sharing that one, whatever that is. And now we'll share this one. And don't forget to mute yourself there. I think it was this one. Yeah. Okay, this is Low Key Louie. You gonna see. All right, let's see.
TMK on the beat.
Got the body of an angel, but you such a devil. I did everything I could to show you were special. And your wife had treated me even though we weren't together. That shit gon' haunt you when you somewhere that you gotta settle. But you gon' see, yeah. When that man can give you what you need, yeah. You'll be wishing you were still with me, yeah. You gon' see, There's a type of vibe that's irreplaceable. Had the world in your hands, you just didn't know. Oh, but you gon' see, yeah. You gon' see. Make sure you stay gone when you gone. I ain't gon' say I wish you well, but girl, I don't. This ain't a blog that you can spend whenever you want. Are you missing out on your blessings? Hope you learn your lessons. You used to think the world of you, now you won't know. I set the bar too high for you, shawty. I ain't sorry. I used to kill with somebody that's just not me. Oh yeah. You gon' see, yeah. When that man can give you what you need, yeah. You'll be wishing you were still with me, yeah. You gon' see. There's a type of vibe that's irreplaceable. Had the world in your hands, you just didn't know. Oh, but you gon' see, yeah. You gon' see. You gon' see, yeah. That man can give you what you need, yeah. Only wishing you was still with me, yeah. irreplaceable. The world in your hands, you just need it all. But you don't see, hey, you don't see. You don't see,
All right. That's Low Key Louie. You gonna see?
You gonna see.
All right, CT. Since we're rhyming here, you gonna
Yeah.
see? What do you what are you thinking, man?
I really like that. Not gonna lie. The beat was bouncing. The way his cadence was, as far as how he was singing, the flow seemed to fit. Like, it was definitely like, laying down on that waterbed and and the waves hit you. You followed the wave. So yeah. Delivery was nice. Vocals was good. I'm not such a fan of so much auto tune. Although I know that's a trend, a thing that's good that goes on. I think if he would have not used it so much, he could cross over to a lot of different genres with that track. It wasn't just about an R&B song. He could hit neo soul if he edged off of some of the digital. Again, I'm thinking of it not just as a producer, not just as a listener, but marketing wise, how could he maximize it? And crossing over is something that most artists don't even think about, initially when they're penning a song. So it was really well put together. I liked his vocal arrangements. I like how he did his own harmonies that matched and everything. It was really good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it as well. Man, it just reminded me of some like wholesome classic R&B. You know what I'm saying? I did like how the autotune was done. It was tastefully done. It was a little too much because I can tell you're naturally talented. So I feel like you didn't need that much. But it was very tastefully done using autotune the way you did it.
Yeah.
I was looking at the artwork. What does the artwork have to do with the song? I'm curious if you can throw that in the comments.
Little Bill.
I was just like, what's going on? Maybe I missed some. The first line, I think you said, "You got such a body, but you're a devil." I was like, whoa. I don't know if you caught that, CT. That was the first line.
Oh yeah, we've all been there. We definitely all been there.
Nothing. I recorded last week. This is rough. Oh, okay. This is rough. I'm not sure. Maybe he was saying that's a rough mix or something. I got the body of an angel, but you're like, oh, thank you for correcting me. My bad. So that makes sense. Yeah, body of an angel. If angels have body, but I got you. Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like that. The other thing I was thinking too, the chorus. I don't know if you felt it. It was a cool chorus, but I wanted to be a little more separated than what was going on in the verse. Kind of like, maybe a little fuller or just vocal stack in a certain way, just to kind of separate the verse, the little pre-chorus and stuff like that, just to have a little, this is the chorus, pay attention to it. You know what I mean? Because when you got there, I was just kind of like waiting on it, and then I was let down a little bit. And that was just something I caught.
Yeah, but I completely agree with you on that. I agree. But it's also indicative of some of the music that I hear nowadays. Some of them don't do big hooks anymore. And I think that's a disservice to the song that person made, specifically because it's really the attention grabber for a lot of it. It's like when you go into a club, you don't hear anybody shouting out, the verse as far as like, to the DJ, hey, play such and such and such song. No, they're actually screaming out the name of the hook, so that way they understand.
Right.
So yeah, vocal stacks. Yeah, vocal stacks. Yeah, that would have absolutely given that character and that punch that I think me and Fanatic were looking for at that moment. Even just 2-part harmony that was, stereo panned would have been great.
Yeah, definitely. It's funny you bring that up because almost everybody, I've been DJing for decades, and the funny thing is, they're like, "Yo, you got that one song that goes like this?" I'm like, "So who's the artist?" It goes. I'm like, yeah, like they'll just yell the like one part, and I already know, so I like testing, like, okay, so what's the name of the song? Who's the artist? No, it just goes like this. So basically, what CT is saying, it
Yeah, I
adding
get
those
that.
vocal stacks and harmony, people can kind of connect with it, So it's all about,
Yeah.
giving some constructive feedback. That was just something that caught me.
Yeah.
But I like the song a lot. And Lou, actually, man, since you're here, I'm willing to give you a free beat, man. Let me share the screen here and actually give you a like on your song. There you go. Wait, it's been a while since SoundCloud. And man, let me repost that. Okay, whatever that is. And I think I copied the link. So here, let me put the link of that song in the comments for y'all to check that out and support them. I thought it was dope. But yeah, Lou, man, let me know. Go to djfanaticbeats.com and pick whatever song, any track that you want on there, and I'll send it to you. But you have to pick it by tonight at midnight. So that's if you're interested. Go to DJ Fanatic Beats. Looks like you probably already have my email because you said you emailed me something, I think. Or you can just message me or whatever. Before midnight tonight, there's a bunch of R&B tracks. Use the R&B filter. It's easier. That way you can find something, that you can connect with. Cool, man. And hopefully, we'll be able to do some work together in the future. So yeah, let's get into the next joint. Stop sharing the screen. And I think this is just one more. We just had 2 today. And what's up, IG? What's up? Where was I? Cool. I don't know why that's there. You're lucky you don't have to run all this stuff because you've been trying to do it so fast. Okay, there it is. You're muted. See? You're muted. CT, you're muted.
I'm sorry. I muted because I didn't want feedback. That's the reason why I understand, because automation, you got so many things you got to do by yourself, and it's hard to do it all. So that's the reason I got so many templates, and I try to automate things. I'm doing this all by myself, and I've only got 2 producers that I even trust to do any mix downs or anything for me if I'm too strapped.
Yeah. That's why BeatStars sometimes has moderators, so they can, that way moderate the chat, and also, a lot of companies do that. And you can also, move stuff around, so that way the host doesn't have to hit mute and remember to hit unmute and stuff like that. But we here kicking it. All right, so somebody else sent me a link just now. I don't want to say your name on camera just in case. You got to be on the live to send me a link. If you're here, just put it on the live in the comments on the Facebook page. So what do we got here? We have this is Hell Rail, My Love. This is the artist is Hell Rail, and the song is called My Love. So let's check it out. And I have to pull it back here. And don't forget to mute yourself because it'll sound insane sometimes.
His name, Charles. Bad little bitch get down, I need my heart, don't waste my time. Really out here, my grind, the place you want me mine. Damn, little baby, you fine. You be booked if you was a crime. Especially money I sent to her chime. Her ex nigga lame and broke. I laugh, that nigga joke. When I fuck, I use no coke. Shorty a freak, she like to get choked. Like from the back, like pull on hell. You know them gangsters, you know I don't care. Roll up a blunt, put that shit in the L. She told with me cause I'm feeling that's real. Shorty know I know she don't chase it. I catch her out in the face it. I'ma just up all day shit. She in the game, I was a play with. We go on the hit, she don't say shit. Gotta cut my old hoe, she face it. I keep my heart, but don't break it. Bitch, don't fuck with me, don't fake it. Bitch, you want also a bitch that's not me. When it comes to the D, I'm top three. Yeah, always got two, who got me? I ain't taking slow, they gon' leave. When I'm on the road, I'm over the motor. Shorty, she right on my side. Shorty, she comes to the ride. I'm on the shorty slide. Cause I'm on my side. She really comes to the guy. Bad little bitch, shit dime. I give my heart, don't waste my time. I'm too busy out here on my grind. The real true shit, you gon' be mine. Damn little baby, you fine. You booked if you was a crime. Bitch, me money, I sent her chime. Her ex, they lame and broke. I laugh, that nigga joke. When I fuck, I use no coke. Shorty a freak, she like to get choked. Back the couple on her. You know them gangsters, I don't care.
Yeah, it ended so abruptly. Oh, 1 2 1 2. Yeah, it ended so abruptly. CT, what do you think, man?
Unfortunately for that particular one, I had a very bad echo that I could barely hear what he was saying. So I'm going to have to actually check that one out later. The music itself, I was all right with. But again, I was hearing a very big slapback echo, so I couldn't really understand what was going on. It sounded like he had
One.
Say what?
It might have been my bad. I think I didn't mute myself.
Well, that would probably be it. But share the link for me so that way I can see listen to it later, though.
Yeah. Let's
I'm gonna try something.
Let's play it again right quick and see if just halfway through and just see if you can hear it. And if it was my bad. Yeah. Let's just check.
I'm muting now.
What? Okay.
His name, Bad little bitch, shit dime. I give my heart, but don't waste my time. I'm too busy out here on my grind. The play with you, sure you gon' be mine. Damn little baby, you fine. You'll be booked if you was a crime. Especially money I sent to her chime. Her ex nigga lame and broke. I laugh, cause that nigga joke. When I fuck, I ain't use no coke. Shorty a freak, she like to get choked. Like from the back, like pull on hell. You know them gangsters, you know I don't care. Roll up a blunt, put that shit in the L. She told me cause I'm feeling that real. Shorty know I know you no chase it. I catch her out and face it. I'ma just up all day shit. 300 games, I'm just play with. Going to hit, she don't say shit. Gotta come old hoe, she face it. I keep my heart, but don't break it. If you don't feed me, don't fake it. Also, bitch, that's not me. When it comes to the D, I'm top three. Y'all always got you, but who got me? I ain't 60 old, they want me. Cause I'm on the road, I'm over the pole. And shorty, she right on my side. Shorty, she got for the ride. I fuck with the shorty, why? Cause I got my slime. Man, she keep running with most of the guys. Bad little bitch, she a dime. I give my heart, but don't waste my time. Cause I'm too busy out here on my grind. To play with you, shorties, you gonna be mine. Damn little baby, you fine. You'll be booked if you was a crime. Said she need money, I sent to her chime. Said her ex nigga lame and broke. I laugh, cause that nigga joke. When I fuck, I ain't use no coke. Shorty a freak, she like to get choked. Like from the back, like to pull on hell. You know them gangsters, you know I don't care.
All right, was that
Okay,
better?
much
Ladies
better.
and gentlemen, guess what time it is?
Yeah, much better.
Okay.
Album time. EP time, I don't know.
My bad. Yeah, so it was my fault. We were just talking about having a moderator.
Yeah, it was bouncing around so much. I'm all like, I can't hear him. So yeah, I'm gonna say, well, first I did like it. I like the track. However, my main tastes in music venture towards making sure that regardless of if there's an uncensored version, to make a censored version so that way you can get more radio airplay and have the opportunity to take the track further. A lot of artists don't think about that either. And even though the track may be, bouncing and the whole hood will love it, and hoods around the nation, the world, or whatever will bounce to it. Again, longevity is what you're looking for. You need to make sure that you cover all your bases, especially if it goes out to performing. If you were to take that track to perform and, you happen to be in a rated PG area, you want to be able to still let them feel the vibe of that song. There's nothing wrong with that song at all. But, making sure you have different options available for every track you put out. It would be my only actual advice, because I definitely dig the cadence and the flow, and I like what he was doing there. So, yeah, I definitely like it.
Yeah, I liked it. The cadence and flow was crazy. There's a lot of energy there. It almost seemed like a freestyle a little bit, and I like that. It almost has like a drill beat vibe going on. Especially you had pictures of New
Yeah.
York and stuff on it. It was cool, man. That 808 was nasty. Like, I hear it thumping. I got too many subs in here, but I got a lot of subs off camera that you can't hear. But that 808 was nasty. Whoever produced that, and the sample sounds familiar. Wasn't it? Was that Mariah Carey or something? We belong together. We belong together.
You know what? I think it was either that or something very similar. I was thinking
the piano.
it was either Mariah Carey or probably what's that girl's name that used to be with Ja Rule, the light-skinned girl.
Oh, Ashanti.
Yeah, or Ashanti's. One of those two. I think that's where I've heard that before.
Okay,
or something similar, if it's not an actual sample.
Yeah, it was cool how it was produced, and it's it's what's very current right now. So you definitely got something going on there, man. Structure wise, again, did you remember the chorus? It would just be blunt. Do you remember the chorus in that track?
I couldn't tell the chorus.
Yeah, same here. So I mentioned earlier about
couldn't tell where the chorus was.
Right. And I don't know if you want that in song format, but like CT said, those are things you might want to consider, having a clean version and maybe try and getting some structure to it, especially to push it higher and higher, you know what I mean? With whatever you want to do with that. There's some songs that, well, not really. I mean, that started out in mixtapes. There's like battle rappers where they would just rap the entire no chorus. Remember Cannabis? What was that called?
Oh yeah.
46 bar, whatever it was called. Yeah, and he just rapped the whole thing, and there's
the entire thing, no hook, no nothing. Yeah, I remember that.
But
I mean, don't you think that one was like more of a gimmick?
Yeah, well, at the time he was considered a lyricist, battle rapper, so he was trying to show off his chops. So that was a place for that, you know what I mean? So, and it was a gimmick. So, but it kind of worked. It got people paying attention, people talking and stuff like that. This was a song, you know what I'm saying? So a song, traditionally has that hook. So you can hook people in.
Yeah, but how would you have broken that down where the other guy was a singer and he could have put harmony in that? For this one, how would you have broken it down so that way you could tell that it was a hook, though?
I would have had a female singing on that because you already had it in the beat, and it had like a female vibe. And that would be dope to kind of break up that fast flow to something females can connect with. You know what I mean? So take whatever concept you have that you're rapping about and throw a female voice on that to kind of ease it down. And then you jump back in,
Yeah.
And that'll get the females liking that song. And you got both sides. You got the dudes rocking with you because the beat's hard and your flow's masculine. And then you got the females rocking with you. And, that's just DJ experience, hearing all these damn songs.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But I think that'll be dope. So before we get out of here, let's play another one of your beats, bro, and then I'll play one of mine. So, let me share the screen.
Okay. Since summertime's coming up and everything, I released one of the instrumentals that was released from Contract. It's called "Float Away." and it's
Oh,
more of
there
a
it is.
summer beach relaxing vibe. It's literally that song you would probably play on your way to the beach type of scenario.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Get me in the mental state before my soon, hopefully, vacation. You get me in the mental state to have a vacation. So Float Away. Let's check it out. You got ocean in the background. All right, there you have it. There you have it. That's Float Away by You Love Entertainment, our guest. Let me share that in here for my rappers out there and artists that want to check that out. And yeah, man, thanks for joining and hanging out with me on such a short notice. I kind of
Not a problem. I appreciate you offering.
Oh, you're welcome, bro. Anytime you want to hop on, just let me know. It's pretty much the same format. Nothing too crazy. And the replays go live right after this. And anything you doing? Oh yeah, let me know some things that are happening in the area too. You know, because I'm getting
I
out more.
already wrote it down. I put you in the calendar already. So all the events
Okay.
that are coming up, I'll let you know about. Plus, I got an inline track for some of the festivals and stuff that have gotten clearance to be played or whatever in the area. So I'll sneak that into your email as well. So that way, we might see each other at one of those events.
Okay. Cool, man. Appreciate that. There's something else I was gonna say. Before we play this last beat or whatever, are you doing any sales or anything for Memorial Day weekend for your music?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been so enthralled with trying to get Imani's music out. I literally have advertisements that I forgot to put out.
Oh,
But
yeah. Sometimes it's like,
yes,
yeah.
tomorrow, all day tomorrow, buy one beat, get 4 free tomorrow.
Wow.
But I'll send that link because there's tons of music up there that's just literally sitting there that I have not been paying attention to my BeatStars. Sorry, my fault.
No, it's your business, man. You don't apologize.
Yeah, I mean, I just again, there's just so much going on, and I did not want to be a record label or anything like that, but there's so many different things that I just needed to handle that, just got real busy. So I'll be throwing out those advertisements sometime this evening. They're already made. I just haven't thrown them up there on IG and put them in the log. So they'll be up there tonight.
Where can people go to hear your music and cop them?
Really right now, BeatStars, and I now it's youlove_entertainment.beatstars.com is the main store. But I now have an online presence for my professional producer persona as The Instrumentalist. So you can go to theinstrumentalist.com and actually see my main page for me as a producer, engineer, and so on and so forth. So either place, and you can link up and hear the latest that I've got coming out. And if you want to license it or whatever, and I'm always looking for people to collaborate with. So anybody that wants to hook up, I'm on Instagram at DA_instrumentalist.com or instrumentalist, my bad. Or you can hit me up at You Love Entertainment online as well. I'd be more than happy to listen and, like DJ Fanatic, give input, insight, and try to uplift the producer and hip hop, rap, jazz. It doesn't matter what you do. Try to uplift that music.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And I think you can type that stuff in the comments if you want. I don't know.
Great.
You can try it. So while you do that, let me share this last one. Since we're on the chill vibes, I was looking for a chill beat to play. So let me share my screen. And CT's putting in his contact info, handles and stuff like that. So let me share my screen. And I don't even remember how this sounds, but it's called In Those Days, and it says freestyle boom bap. And listen to that last track. It has I know that drum break you use, like those drums. So it kind of gave me that East Coast vibe, that you just played.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully I like this one. It's called In Those Days. All right, so I had to unmute myself as well. I'm sitting here talking. So yeah, I put that link of that beat in the comments as well for y'all to rock with. So thank y'all for joining us live, and for those that watch the replays and whatnot. And also thank you to our guest CT. It's always cool to just catch up and talk about some music stuff. And yeah, man. Oh,
Absolutely.
let me it's okay to put all that in the comments that you have there. Yeah, you
Yep.
got your handles and stuff. Okay, cool. And this is how to listen to his music and a sale he has going on tomorrow. There you go. That's our guest information. And as you can see on the screen the entire time, I've been doing 50% off any beats in a store. Use that code Let's Get It. And also there's bulk deals as well. It's buy one, get two free, and buy two, get four free. So either way, you're getting a lot of music and make something dope. And I'm always looking to work with artists that are serious and also, talented, but I'm always looking for something special, and also, working with great-minded
Yeah,
people. So
serious
anyway,
is definitely a thing. This is not a hobby.
yeah. Right. It's not at this point. For me, it isn't.
No. This is what I do for a living, and I got bills to pay. So I'm not looking to sit there and chill and talk about what we can do and we're up next. And no. It takes hard work, dedication, but I'm willing to work with anybody who's got that in line.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I think we should close on that. That's awesome, man. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and congrats on your
Tell, and
studio
happy
there.
Memorial Day to you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Happy Memorial Day to you as well, man. And yeah, till next time. I'll just randomly hit you up and see if you want to jump on.
Not a problem. Hey, I'm here. I don't go anywhere. I'm here every day.
Gotcha. Yeah, you're doing it full time. Yeah, that's awesome, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right, bro. Keep up the good work, man. Good content today. It's awesome, man.
I appreciate you, Fanatic. Peace to everybody out there. Please be creative, be blessed, and stay safe.
Yes, sir. Stay safe out there. All right. Peace, bro.
Peace.